Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Blockception server, and do I have a lot to show you. It's been a decent amount of time since the last video, and that's just because of what you see here. Spawn has been completely redone. Pretty much all the stuff we had before is completely torn down. Portals are now over there. We've got a beacon. That is Evan's house right there, which is looking really nice. Jurg's house over there. Here's Marcus's place. I actually want to show you something here on the inside. That just looks epic. There's like all these random stair patterns. Looks fancy as hell. So we got that. Portal platform, relatively simple. Currently only have, I think, one layer on the beacon, although I think, yeah, somebody donated enough so I can put the other layer back on. Here, I'll break in here really quick and show you. We've got a pyramid under the beacon, so I can take this, and this will expand the range. If I go like that. There we go, so now we get more speed. Might have to rebuy it. Oh yeah, I noticed one glitch with these beacons. If you look right here, that didn't demonstrate it at all. If you pick up something while you're in the beacon menu, it like becomes very bright. Mainly with blocks, like they lose a lot of their dark color, they're less detail. I don't really know what it is, but it's definitely different. So I can't get speed 2 yet. That's my final goal here. I might need to cut my recording here and explain this to Cade. Alright, I will be back shortly. Alright guys, so that problem's been solved and our chat is now off. I don't need to go back down there. So yeah, I put those beacon thing in, so now we get speed out to like here. I think if I get speed 2, it'll probably extend all the way down to that area and definitely cover those houses. See what Evan's up to over here. He's been working hard on this. It's looking really nice. I don't know what it is about this place. It just looks really, really cool. Evan is very good at building. So yeah, that's looking pretty nice. And he's probably chatting with us right now, but I can't see it because I am worried about what Cade might say in chat. But anyway, that's currently what's going on. The other really nice house here right now is Andy's. I was not expecting anything like this for his snow biome house. It's like is that a spider? Yeah, we don't quite have everything lit up perfectly yet. We really need to, because I don't want a lot of creeper holes or anything going on around here. Spawn's definitely still not even close to finished, but we have gotten quite a bit done, and it's going pretty well. But anyway, the plan for today is to actually start on my spawn house. Not necessarily finish it, because I don't think I have quite enough supplies to do it yet. But I have enough to at least get a good start on it. So I'm actually going to head over to a test world really quick and show you the house I figured out. And then I'll cut back in. Alright guys, so we are here and I give you my house. I forgot to mention the actual technicalities of these plots. These slabs here, this is how I marked out all the plots. Including the slabs, it's a 33 by 33 area. The plots are within these slab corners, and that's a 31 by 31 area, which is how big I want the plots to be. This is the house I've figured out, primarily sandstone. I probably will add some like pattern with some different types of sandstone or something on the walls. But it looks like a relatively good spawn house to me. I like the jungle wood with the sandstone. I like how that looks. I also like these support beams I've got here. I think those look really nice. The point is sort of have like a smaller indoor area and then got these gardens on the side that are still relatively safe. Gotta light up the ceiling somehow. Probably just torches because it won't be that visible. And then down here I'm gonna have this checkered floor with some kind of tunnel here, and I'll probably put some storage down here, and I was probably gonna have a pig dispenser at the bottom, like a area where I can have a pig with a saddle, and I can like jump on him and it opens up and I can ride him out and ride around town on him. And then I can come back in and put him away. Then maybe have a pig farm here to replace that pig if he were to die for some reason. I don't know, I just thought it would be kind of a fun idea. I've got some lighting hidden in here. So yeah, all over. Looks good. I'll probably do like carrots in these farms or something. Just some kind of food. And also for breeding the pigs. But yeah, that's the whole house. I like how it turned out for the most part. And that's what we're going to be building back on the other server. So I will see you back over there. Okay guys, we are back on Blockception, and we are going to start building this. So, while we are building this, some things to talk about. Well, first of all, Cade is still trying to get a plot, even though I've told him specifically he doesn't get a plot. Just no. Might seem mean, but you guys haven't seen much of Cade's builds, and there's a reason for that. Anyway, so yeah, just working on this. I actually went caving earlier today, which was nice, because that's the first time I've done it in a very long time. And I was desperately in need of some resource. Why did I put so many torches so close together? That's extremely unproductive. But anyway, yeah, I was caving. I got a decent amount of resources, not a lot. Like maybe 7 stacks of redstone, like 20 diamonds or something. Nothing big. Would have liked to get some more, but didn't really have that much time. I only caved for like an hour or something. But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. I'm wandering spawn a lot. We've also been discussing some kind of wither farm, because we need to figure out some way to get beacons, because it's starting to kill us a little bit. Alright, what am I doing here? So I've got these. I'm looking at a screenshot right now to figure out how I was building this, because I'm not exactly sure how I was doing it. I want to get at least relatively close. Oh man, I don't have any glass panes. That was genius. Alright, I might need to go cut and grab some of those in a moment. But anyway, yeah, we were discussing a wither farm, but right now the actual spawning mechanics for those is not really set in stone. Like, nobody really knows what they are exactly. So it's kind of sketchy to build one right now. So not really sure how that's going to go for us. We at least want to start conditioning a stronghold, like blowing lots of things up to start getting it ready for when we do build a wither farm. But we really want to start getting a good way of getting these skulls, because beacons are extremely awesome and we need lots of them. So it seems like a cool little project. Looking forward to it. I'm actually using a silk touch pick right now because I have no other picks really. I have not gotten any more, and it's starting to become a problem. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna need to go take a look at some stuff and get some resources really quick, because I don't quite have this figured out. So I will be back momentarily. Okay guys, so I got some panes. I also did a lot more work on the layout. I didn't do a lot of the actual building. I just sort of laid out the dimensions so I can have something to work off of. So, what has been going on? It's been actually a couple hours since I was recording before. I got a little bit sidetracked. I got in a Skype call. Well, Cade is no longer on the server as of, like, maybe a half hour ago. Just because he doesn't really contribute much. And even though I know him in real life, it was just becoming a little bit too much. I was just sick of it. And yeah, he doesn't really serve much purpose. So yeah, he is not on the server anymore. Trust me, if you knew Cade, you would understand it. And if you do know Cade, you do understand it. So anyway, back to building here. The other thing is me and Penn are actually... He is over at my stronghold right now, I believe, and we are discussing working on a wither farm. Like I was saying before, we've gotten a little more figured out on it. My sound is up really high, isn't it? Yeah, let's turn that down. Yeah, we were discussing working on that a little bit. You know what? Let's turn music on as well. I like music. Oh, that's a hole. What is this? How did this hole get here? That's annoying. But yeah, he is over there working on that right now. I might go visit him in a little bit here. because I don't think I'm going to be able to finish my whole spawn house today, just because I don't think I have enough jungle wood for one, and a lot of other things. I'm just not completely ready to finish this yet, but I did want to get started on it and kind of give an update on spawn. But anyway, yeah, Wither Farm, that will be very, very helpful if we finish it, but it's going to be a big project to take on. Lots of nether work. My sound still seems really loud. It's going on like 16. It's not important. But yeah, that will be great when it's finished. I will most likely do some kind of episode on that. Evan, shut up. That's just... It's not going to happen. I'm not unbanning him. He has no reason to be on the server, and I feel it's unfair for him to even be on the server, considering how many people that I've turned down who would be a much better on the server than Cade. So even though I know him personally, I just don't think he deserves to be on the server, so he's not. And I'm going to leave it at that. But anyway, as for the spawn house, just kind of got to lay down these panes here. Sandstone, going up like that. And then these fences here, if I can actually place one. Alright, if he does it one more time, I'm just going to turn off chat. Even though I prefer not to do that. Got a fancy beacon over there. Yeah, that's the thing I have. Ever since these beacons came out, I've got loads of plans for them, but I don't know how I'm going to get all of these beacons. I really, really want to get a lot of beacons just because there are so many cool things I can think of to do with them. But they're just so ridiculously hard to get and really grindy. That's one thing. If I could change anything about any of these snapshots so far, I would probably make the Wither Skelly a little less grindy overall to kill. Like, I would make them probably even less common, but they have like a 50-50 chance of dropping their skull, and they just are extremely hard to kill. Like, not as hard as the Wither, but like maybe as fast as a pigman and like 4 times their health right now. Just make them like something that's scary to see, but if you kill it, you get a good reward off of it. And that would make a lot more sense too with the whole Wither being a really powerful thing. Because you would think that you would need something really powerful to make a Wither in the first place, and the Wither Skellies are kind of a joke to kill. It's just really frustrating to have to kill tons of Wither. And I'm not a big fan of the whole grindy thing, especially in this game. I don't like that. That's annoying. I really don't think that fits this game well. It's not like an MMO. You don't want to just sit there for hours grinding for experience or whatever. Which I think they've showed that they don't want that with the new XP systems they've added and everything, where people don't have to sit at a system for hours to get experience anymore, and it is practical to just get experience by playing the game, which was nice. All that's really nice. Oh yeah, another thing I've heard about, I'm not really sure about this, because I know Penn was talking about it, but I haven't actually seen a source on it, so correct me if I'm wrong here, but I've heard that they were planning on having a sort of, they were making it so you could repair enchantments now, repair enchanted items with XP, and also like combining items to get, not sure if it's better enchantments or just repairing them together, and also the ability to name your items, which is really cool. I think that'll be a really nice feature. Kind of allows you to customize your stuff, allows you to identify stuff easier if you're like killing, say, the Wither in a big group and you want to get your stuff back at the end. You can identify it that way, and that'll be nice. But I think it just adds a whole nother layer of customization to it, and apparently you can get Efficiency 5s again, which will be really cool. Because from what I understand, Haste 2 and Efficiency 5 is basically instant mine on stone, and that will be really cool. If you can just like dig out a huge area really quickly with that. Yeah, I look forward to that. That will be a really, really helpful thing, especially for like an underground base. because I could just like carry around a bunch of iron and a beacon, just plop one down somewhere really quickly. Oh, I fell. I wasn't looking at the screen. That was stupid. But yeah, you could just plop one of those down somewhere really quick, and I think that would be pretty cool. Just kind of plop one down and suddenly you have haste 2. Yeah, the other thing with these new beacons that I've been wanting to do was get started on the arena, because I think that will be a really, really cool thing now with these new beacons, because we could have like 5 beacons that share iron blocks, so it wouldn't be too bad on the iron cost. It would still be pretty bad, but not quite as bad. But it just seems like a really, really cool thing to me to have. Like, we did some testing before with a with like resistance and regen, and you can get some pretty good fights with a wooden sword and no armor with those two, which makes it a lot easier to deal with an arena, because then you don't have to worry about the resource waste on like getting good armor and everything just to do fights and waste the armor, which I find it really cool that just maybe with like a basic set of iron armor or no set of armor at all, you could have a really hectic PvP that will actually last. And that seems like a really cool new feature of the beacons to me, and I definitely am looking forward to that. So that should be really cool when we get some beacons up. But again, that relies on getting a Wither Skelly farm, and as of now, nobody's come up with a good design for them, so we'll have to figure something out on our own. I'm probably just going to go with a basic hunting ground, and I think Penn is going to be moving to my stronghold and doing the same as me, so that should speed things up on that quite a bit. Alright, let's dig this out. So not sure how much of this building I'm actually going to finish up today. Hopefully a little bit at least. I just want to start getting this going. I still need to do more landscaping over there as well. That place is looking really nice. Evan is very good at building, even though he wants Kate unbanned for some reason. But yeah, Evan is pretty damn good at building. I would definitely recommend checking him out. It's Illegal Miners, his YouTube. But anyway, yeah, I've got there's some lots over there that are not in great shape that I need to fix up a little bit because they're not quite finished. Is that how I did it? I think that's how I did it. I'm gonna have to go check that again. But for now, I'll do it that way. On the sides here, the plan for the spawn house is to have carrot farms. That's the current plan. I believe I've already said that. But yeah, I think overall my spawn house, it looked pretty nice to me. Not sure. I'm sure it'll be subject to change once Andy watches this video and yells at me and tells me everything is terrible, because that's what he specializes in. But it's helpful, very. So anyway, what else to talk about here? Let's see, Wither Skelly farming. Not sure what else to really say at this point. Overall, spawn. What about spawn? Oh, here, I'll talk about this. So, as part of the spawn remodeling, the plan is to also redo the nether hub. So, I believe Andy's in charge of redesigning the top hub. And the other thing I wanted to do was add to the bottom hub. And by bottom hub, I mean not our current one, but I mean have a new hub that is a lot bigger than the current one and just has a lot more spaces, so we can fit more new people or whatever we want to put in there with ease. Not too much issue with that, because currently the side hub, it works, but it's really, really close to the edge, so it can basically kill people if they're not careful when they're digging their tunnel, which isn't great. Jesus Christ. Die, jerk. I need to light this area. But yeah, I want to set up one all the way down at bedrock. Just like jumping down that middle area right now where we have the pumpkins or whatever. I just want to put right down there at the bottom. Die, creeper. Die, creeper. Die. 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 Come on. I'm also not sure. One thing I've been wondering for a while. now that we're redoing spawn and everything, I was thinking that instead of even having the World of Wonders, since we don't really have anything built there, it might be better to just move all of our games over to this area, like have it directly connected to here, just because that seems to make more sense to me than having a separate nether portal for it, because we haven't really done a lot over at the World of Wonders anyway. Beautiful music, I don't hear that very often. Anyways, so we've got quite a bit done here. I think what I might do is finish a lot of this up off camera now, and we might go over and see what's going on at the Nether Stronghold, see what Penn's doing, because I know he was working on it over there, I believe. I think our music might be a little bit loud. Hopefully that wasn't really, really blasting loud or anything. Beautiful music. So yeah, I think I'll probably just go wrap up as much of this as I can here, and then do an update once I finish up with that. And then we'll head over and visit Penn, see what he's up to. So I'll see you then. Okay, well, Penn left, and I remembered one more thing I wanted to talk about, so I figured I'd just cut back in and do that really quick. We actually have a new member on the server. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this yet, but TTH, or his YouTube is TTH3i. He just made his official like server entrance videos, so I figured now would be a good time to point it out. So I will have a link in the description for that, to that video, and he is pretty awesome. The guy is really, really hilarious. However, you probably won't hear him talking much like in other people's videos live, just because he is French and doesn't completely confidently speak English. So in his videos he generally will cut, but you know, due to just the fact that he can't speak it really well and sometimes he gets jumbled up, he doesn't Skype often really. So yeah, we try to keep it mostly to text, so probably won't see him in any like dual comms or anything on those lines. But he's a really funny guy in general. Just like, I might actually run by his house. I ran by there earlier. Or I might just leave you to go look at his video for that. But he's only been on for a couple, maybe like a week now. And he's gotten quite a bit done. Although he had to tear a lot of it down as well, because he screwed it up the first time. Anyway, I would definitely recommend checking him out. I would also recommend checking out his McPixel videos, which is just like some kind of completely random game. That's the best way to describe it, really. It's just, the game makes absolutely no sense, but it's one of the funniest games I've ever seen. And I would definitely recommend checking out that series on his channel. I would probably play that game if he wasn't already playing it, but I don't really want to play that when he's already doing it. Oh, that's one other thing I wanted to bring up. I will be getting some new games soon, somewhere right around Christmas probably. So if you guys have any suggestions for games that you want to see me play, pretty much any game, just give me a suggestion, tell me something in the comments, and I'll look into it and I might get it, because I'm really looking for some games to play. I look forward to playing some games outside of just Minecraft. I kind of want to get into that at some point, because I haven't really done much else. I've attempted it before with the Oblivion Let's Play, but I don't know, that game just wasn't really working for me. But I can get quite a few games. I've already got like 10 or so on my list that I'm looking forward to playing, pretty much all of them, and probably LPing most of them. So hopefully you guys enjoy that whenever it comes out, but it won't be for a while. But again, if you have any games that you think I would like, or just are really good in general, just tell me in the comments and I'll look into it and I might get it. Because I really want to start doing some LPs of other games. Like, I'm really getting eager. Like, I might end up buying one of the games before Christmas anyway, which would kind of eliminate the point, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, really eager to play some games. Some games I've got on my lineup right now are Dishonored. Yeah, I have Amnesia Dark Descent, which I think will make an epic LP because I don't like horror games, so I will probably be freaking out the entire time. Let's see. Half Minute Hero was one game, which is it's kind of an RPG game, but with very, very short missions and kind of a comedy aspect to it. It doesn't really take itself very seriously or anything. If you look it up, you'll see what I mean, but I just found the game very funny in general, so I thought I would get it and give it a shot. It's pretty cheap. It was like $5-10. So looking forward to playing that game. Let's see what other games were on my list. I had quite a few. The Steam demo I did recently, Cube, I am getting that. Also, the other puzzle game thing I tried a while ago, Quantum Conundrum, that is on my list. A couple kind of random puzzle games. I think puzzle games are really some of my favorites, so I figured I'd try a lot of those. And I believe there's also one or two just like platformers that are just very shoot 'em up type style, which I think will be very fun. Also, Left 4 Dead 2, I'm going to try to get some people together and play that, because I think that will be very fun. Get some Blockception people or something and just have a big play session on that. So I think that'll be cool. Overall, lots of good games. There's probably some others, but I don't feel like looking them up right now. But yeah, most of those games, I've been reviewing them for a while, and most of them seem pretty good. So I will be getting everything I've named, plus if you guys have any other suggestions, please leave them, because I'm still looking. So if you've got any game suggestions that you really want to see an LP of, maybe some games that aren't played enough. I mean, I'm trying not to play like really, really overdone games, says the person making a Minecraft LP. But I'm trying not to play really, really overly played games, because you just kind of get overshadowed in that. With the exception being Minecraft, just because I really, really love this game. But anyway, again, if you've got any suggestions, tell me, please, because I'm really looking for them. And I think this is about all I'm going to do on this house. Penn logged out, so I can't really go visit him anymore. I'd say, yeah, let's head over to TTH's place and look around there. I will finish the rest of this house off camera, as you've already seen it. And I'll probably show that to you next time around, in the next episode. So I'm going to dump some crap here, and I'm going to head over to TTH's, and I'll see you over there. Alright guys, so I actually wanted to show his nether gate really quick. So he's got this right here, and then he's got your standard minecart track, but that's not what I'm going to show. Because up here, he's actually, I don't see many people do this, I don't know why, but he has an ice road going here. And that's pretty cool. And also, he utilizes the trapdoor method, and that is really fast. I'd say it's at least as fast as a minecart, if not faster. And I like that. I would have done that on mine, but I just didn't really want to have the ice visible. And we still have beautiful music, yay. Let's turn that down a little bit, but not completely off. Did I just not eat? Why am I not eating? Is the server going to crash or something on me? Here, let's see, is the nether portal going to work? Yeah, I think we're having issues here. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Sorry, the server has been having a lot of issues. I really need the official 1.4 to come out. Oh, Connor's here. Huh. Alright, well, this is his greeting signs that he has here. And they're all in French, as you can probably see. So yeah, he speaks very good French. You can see that in his video. It kind of scared me there. He's just like talking and suddenly, boom, French. And that kind of caught me off guard. But yeah, he definitely speaks it well. Over here, he's got his little temp shack where he keeps all of his valuables. Decent amount of stuff, not a ton or anything. Hell, he's got almost as much as I do already, because I'm pretty poor on this server. Over here, this is interesting. Teddy built a crappy little house here. So he claimed it for France and kicked out the Canadians. So that was pretty funny. He explains all that in his video. And then over here, if it ever renders in. Come on. Alright, we might have to pearl out there or something to really get it to load. Yeah, it's not. Here we go. Lily pads. And Penn has already given him a disturbing nickname, of course. He's got his signature Eggman mustache thing on the side of his steps. Not really sure why, but whatever. And I am failing at this lily pad parkour. You can see up there, it looks like a temporary netherrack platform, just to kind of lay things out, and he's making a big sphere there. I think it's, I'm not sure if he's going to make it a full sphere, if it's just going to stay a hemisphere, but either way, it's pretty cool. What's this? I haven't seen this part, actually. Oh, I see. This is a, he has this in his LP. It's a recreation of that, like his little planning room thing. He always sits here at this table, and he's at the start of all of his LPs, I believe. I'm not completely sure. Yeah, I like how he's doing the lily pad bridge there. Not sure if that's temporary or not. But anyway, this is pretty much all he's gotten done so far. Just, he hasn't been on the server that long. But still, it's more than a lot of people have. Like, hell, Feudal took longer. Although Feudal, I know, is very busy. And I'm sure he will give me crap about saying that. Anyway, so that is TTH's place. I would definitely recommend checking him out. He is really, really funny in general. And I think you should definitely check him out for sure. He is a pretty cool guy. Yeah, so let's, to end off the video, how about we try to pronounce this? Bonjour, c'est Pinot ont été placés dans l'unique but de vous embrouiller compte tenu du fait que vous ne comprenez sans doute pas la française. And that's from TTH. So, from what I understand from his video, well, I guess you can go look at his video and he'll read it off for you how it's actually meant to be pronounced, not my, I guess, Franglish, which is a combination of French and English. And then he'll actually tell you what it means, so you'll have to check out his video for that. But anyway, that is going to be all for this episode, and until next time, see ya.